Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Abdul Rahim. I'm trying to make a series on why we need to read Surah Kahf every Friday. It is in the Hadith of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that we should read Surah Kahf every Friday, and so that we can be protected from the problems that Dajjal can create. Dajjal is a character in Islam which has been portrayed by most of the prophets that came. There's a hadith saying that from Prophet Nuh alayhi salam till Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all the prophets have warned of the fitna of Dajjal. So I'm trying to determine why we need to read Surah Kahf every Friday and how it can help us from saving from the fitna of Dajjal. I've made two videos before, and I'm covering about 10 ayats of Surah Kahf in every video. So I will try to start the third video with the next 10 ayats, inshallah. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So we were discussing about the people of the cave, and they were discovered, and now it's continuing from there. وَكَذَلِكَ آثَرْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ لِيَعْلَمُوا أَنَّ وَعْدَ اللَّهِ حَقٌّ. And that's how we explained upon you, so that you can learn definitely the promise of Allah is true. وَأَنَّ السَّاعَةَ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهَا. And definitely the time of the last hour, which we call Qiyamah, is there's no doubt about it. What I'm trying to understand is why there's a mention of Qiyamah over here. I think so. From the people of Dajjal, they will probably he will try to convince them that this life is the only one that is the main life, and there is no afterlife or the other life after this. He will, Nauzubillah, try to portray himself as God. Dajjal will try to portray first to be the son of God, because he will try to copy Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, and then he will try in the end to portray himself as God. And as in the hadith it says that Dajjal is one-eyed and your Lord is not one-eyed. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his hadith Mubarak is referring to Dajjal as a one-eyed, and Allah Ta'ala is not one-eyed. So he will probably try to move people away from the belief that there is going to be a day of judgment. He will probably try to tell them that this is the earth life is the only life that you will have, and that will end here. Is yatanaza'una bainahum amrahum faqalu ibnu alayhim bunyana. And when they were trying to discuss from in themselves about, they wanted to build a building over where the cave of the sleepers were, the Ashab Kahf. Rabbahum alama bihim, and your Lord knew about them. Qala allazina qalabu ala amrihim la nattakhizanna alayhim masjida. So people who had power at that time, whatever they were probably influential people at that time. So they wanted, they said that yes, we definitely want to build a masjid over them. Sayakhuluna sarasata rabi'uhum qalbahum. And soon they will say that they were three, and fourth was their dog. وَيَقُولُونَ خَمْسَةٌ سَادِسُهُمْ قَلْبُهُمْ رَجْمًا بِالْغَيْبِ. And they will say that they were five, and sixth was their dog. They are just trying to, but Rajmam Ghaib means they're just trying to estimate, or just trying to throw a number in, وَيَقُولُونَ سَبَةٌ وَثَامِنُهُمْ قَلْبُهُمْ. And they will say they were five, and sixth was there. um, dog. Oh, they will say they were seven and eight was the dog, you know. قُل رَبِّي أَعْلَمُ بِعِدَّتِهِم مَا يَعْلَمُ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. Allah Ta'ala is saying, your Rabb knows more about how much they were, you know, and only a few people know about it. So it basically, they were referred as the seven sleepers, you know. And Allah Ta'ala has said that only Allah Ta'ala knows how many people were there, and only a few have the knowledge about how many were there, you know. فَلَا تُمَارِ فِيهِمْ إِلَّا مِرَاءً ظَاهِرًا وَلَا تَسْتَفْتِ فِيهِمْ مِنْهُ أَحَدًا. So if you move in those, if you go near those, just don't go too much into their affairs, you know, and don't ask too many questions about them, you know. These are probably one of the special secrets that Allah Ta'ala has, and He doesn't. It really doesn't matter whether they were three, four, five, six, seven, eight, or maybe more. It doesn't really matter, and Allah Ta'ala has given the knowledge to a few people. So it really doesn't matter how many people were there, you know. وَلَا تَقُولَنَّ لِشَيْءٍ إِنِّي فَاعِلٌ ذَلِكَ غَدًا. And don't say about anything that definitely I'm going to do this tomorrow. We, all of us, we plan to say, you know, I'm going to do this tomorrow, I'm going to plan this tomorrow, I'm going to work on this tomorrow. Illa an yasha Allah. Only if Allah wills. So Allah Ta'ala is trying to say that everything is according to the will of Allah. We do plan, we do things, but things only happen if Allah wants it to happen, you know. وَاذْكُرْ رَبَّكَ إِذَا نَسِيتَ وَقُلْ عَسَىٰ أَن يَهْدِيَنِي رَبِّي. And remember your Lord when you forget. وَقُلْ عَسَىٰ أَن يَهْدِيَنِي رَبِّي. And say that maybe my Rabb, my Allah will guide us. لِأَقْرَبَ مِنْ هَٰذَا رَشَدًا. So I can probably come near this guidance, you know. وَلَبِثُوا فِي كَهْفِهِمْ ثَلَاثَ مِائَةٍ سِنِينَ وَازْدَادُوا تِسْعًا. And they spent in that cave 300 years and increased 9 in it. So what I was trying to study, and I found out that the solar years are different than you know, the solar calendar is different than the moon calendar. Mostly everybody uses the solar calendar, and we as Muslims, we use the moon calendar, you know. Our days are a little different from the regular calendar. So probably it's 300 years in the solar calendar and 309 in the moon calendar. قُلِ اللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا لَبِثُوا. Just say Allah knows more. How many times, how many years how long did they stay, you know. لَهُ غَيْبُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. For Him, all the creation secrets of the heavens and the earth, only He knows the knowledge, you know. Absir bihi wa asme. He looks at everything and listens to everything. Ma lahum min dunihi min wali. You will not find anybody who's a helper or a friend. Wala yushriku fi hukmihi ahada. And don't have any partners, not even a single one, with Allah. Watlu ma uhiya ilayka min kitabi rabbik. And read whatever is sent as wahi on you, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from the book of from your Lord, from Allah. La mubaddala li kalimati. There's nobody who can change his whatever He has destined, you know. Walan tajida min dunihi multahada. And you will never find anybody who will protect you. Wazbir nafsaka ma allazina yad'una rabbahum bil ghadati wal ashiyyi. And stay with those people who remember their Lord, Allah, in the mornings and in the evenings. Yuriduna wajhu wa la ta'du aynaka anhum. And they are only looking to please Allah Ta'ala, you know. So what I thought about this, that, you know, when the time of Dajjal will come, probably people will be very disturbed, and Dajjal will try to move them away from that this is the only life and there is no end and there's no judgment day and there's probably no hell or heaven. I've heard that he will have a hell and a heaven with him, and his hell will be the heaven and his heaven will be the hell. So wasbir nafsaka ma allazina yad'una rabbahum. So stay and spend time with people who are trying to remember their Lord, Allah Ta'ala, in the morning and in the evening, and their only goal is to please Allah Ta'ala. Turidu zinatul hayat dunya. You want the pleasures of this world. Whatever Allah Ta'ala has made in this world. That's what I was trying to explain, that we want this world to be perfect. We want to have a perfect education, a perfect job or business. We want to have a spouse, children, educate them in the best schools, best colleges, get them married off. That's all very good, but this is not a permanent life. This is just a place where we are going to have a test, a very big test, a serious test, and then we'll have to be we will be judged. We will be judged at the day of judgment, and then the real life will start. We have not been made to just live for 60, 70, 80 years. We are going to live forever. Any human being, I have I think so, a theory, and I think so it's pretty clear that because in the Quran there's a word always that they will live in abada, forever, whether it's Jannat or Jahannam, whether it's heaven or hell. So we are here in a test, and we have to give this test, and we have to determine whether we want to go into Jannah. We don't have any partners with God. Do good things. Take care of everybody. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't do stuff which is prohibited. Complete your 5 prayers a day. Do your namaz. You do your rozas. Pay your zakat, and do your hajj if you can. And believe in one Allah. And do whatever good you can. And inshallah, we will have inshallah. In the end, we will be in heaven, inshallah. So Dajjal is going to probably try to make this world very beautiful or very attractive for the people, and he will try to convince them that no, this is the only place to be. وَلَا تُؤْتِ مَنْ أَغْفَلْنَا قَلْبَهُ عَلَى عَنْ ذِكْرِنَا. And don't follow the people whose heart we have removed from our zikr. وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ وَكَانَ أَمْرُهُ فُرُوطًا. And they just follow their wishes and their dreams. وَكَانَ أَمْرُهُ فُرُوطًا. And whatever they are doing is very far away. They are far from haqq. وَقُلِ الْحَقُّ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ. And say that haqq is from your Lord only. Haqq means truth. Truth is only from your Lord. فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ. So whoever has a belief on Allah, he should have a belief. وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ. And whoever rejects Allah's belief on Allah, that's his choice. You have given free will. إِنَّا أَعْتَدْنَا لِلظَّالِمِينَ نَارًا. And verily we have created the fire for the people who don't believe in Allah, who are the zalimin, who go beyond, Ahata bihim suradiquha. And that fire, we have made walls around it. وَإِن يَسْتَغِيثُوا يُغَاثُوا بِمَاءٍ كَالْمُهْلِ يَشْوِي الْوُجُودِ. And if they ask for water, they will be given water which is like molten copper. It will burn their faces. Besa sharab, it's a very bad drink. Wasa'at murtafaqa, and it's a very bad place to live. Inna allazina amanu wa amilu salihati. Inna la nudiyu ajra man ahsana amala. Verily those people who have iman and do good stuff, definitely we will not, we will not destroy any of the good deeds that they have done, Inna la nudiyu ajra man ahsana amala. So Allah Ta'ala is trying to, give a glad tiding to the people of iman that whoever has iman and does good things, Allah Ta'ala is not going to destroy their amal. And we have discussed in the Quran before that whoever tries to move from iman, his all his good deeds will be destroyed and taken away. Whatever good he can get in this world will be there. The rest, he will have no place except for hell in the afterlife. So please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Please like this video and give me your comments. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.